Hello guys, that's me, Madinson. So I wanted to make my presentation live, but at the beginning of the week I heard that I have to walk away this weekend, so I was a bit under pressure to make the presentation here, to make a video screen, to make a PowerPoint, and to tell you about what I want to share with the community and what I have learned in this game. The title of my presentation is I won but I've lost. So why? We'll see at the end. Playing 230 turns as a fascist in a guy and melee game. So let's have a look on it. We have 4 parts. It's gonna be not too boring. It was the battle for the New Moscow sector, and we have the facts. Fighting the Horwasp close to win the game, and then the end game. So let's talk about the facts. There were about 30 commanders who could join the game, but just 15 joined. So that's why I jumped into the game at turn 8. I saw, oh, not so many people. Maybe I can make a good deal and I'm gonna play it. But have a look on it. We have 1 crystal, 1 evil empire, 2 birdmen, 1 cyborg, 2 robots, 1 rebel, 2 colonies, 2 fascists, 1 privateer, but 2 Horwasp. 15 and 2 Horwasp. At turn 15, 5 new commanders joined the game. 1 crystal, 1 birdman, 1 colony, and 2 more Horwasp. So we had 20 races, and there were 4 Horwasp in game now. Strange situation. So let's have a look on the situation on the map, and we open it here, and we can see in the situation here we have the evil empire. Here is my position. So I play the fascist in campaign modus with double beams and Sabberschalt bonus. So no problem to kill everybody. I did a deal with the evil empire, and we had a good border. And there you see 1 Horwasp and another Horwasp, 1 in the north, 1 in the south. So let's kill them. So how I told you, in this turn 15 could make this good border with the evil empire. The commander name was Setexine, and in the north of the empire there was a Horwasp FATS99, and in the south the Horwasp Apis Toll. Our first 2 main targets. So let's go on and check out what happened. We jump to turn 50, then we're gonna have a look on turn 100, 150, and then the end game. So I just want to share with you the situation. In turn 50, we have killed the Horwasp FATS99 and Apis Toll. But meanwhile, the other 2 Horwasps got stronger in the north and in the south. And the commander name was Soren 2010 and Duha. And those commanders were much stronger and very effective. And now we had 2 new main targets, and just 14 commanders were left in game. So let's take a look on the map again. What happened? Same situation. Here the border with the evil empire, and now we see the other Horwasp on the map. Here in the south, Commander Dua, yeah, and in the north, Sauron, and still we're growing forward, and trying to push and bring them down as fast as possible. So then we go back to our presentation and check it out. Turn 100. So we have killed a Horwasp, FATS99 Horwasp atoll. Yes, we did. And this is what I already taught you. The new commanders from Horwasp, the stronger Horwasp in 2010 and Duha, were very strong. At this time, turn 100, just 6 commanders were left in game. And I was in the dangerous situation because the Empire commander, my ally, was killed around turn 70. And thanks God I found another very good commander who could help me, and I got a new ally, the robotic commander CMD Steel. And let's have a look on turn 100. I jump in the game. Let's return to turn 100. Sorry, I want to go to turn 100, not 110. So it's like live. It's like live here. And we can check it out. He always battles on every pound. So, and if we look at the map of the scoreboard, we see Commander Steel has very good position with 93 planets. Horwasp 90-10, me behind, and then Nauran, okay. And just 2 commanders left, another fascist and the colonies, but not for a very long time. In turn 100, I thought, okay, there the Roberts has nearly 100 planets, I have 70. Now let's grab some planets and take it over and end this game fast. I thought this could be, but it went in a different way. Well, we jump now to turn 150, and we see just 4 commanders are left in the game. And the situation was following. My ally, the robotic commander, and we owned 195 planets, and the Horwasp, the other 2 Horwasp, owned 207 planets altogether. So we decided to rush, to make it very fast now, and try to get and grab planets as soon as possible, because the situation was horrible, really. It was so hard to fight. I tried my best. I used the LV1, LV2 and on the codes that I always built at the front here. I built every turn, I built new rigs, and they were very effective against brutes, yes, with the double beans and this other extra child bonus. I got some golems from my ally. But it was hard. Sometimes we had, we'll see, more than 50 VCAs every turn. In around turn 107, Commander Steel left, and I hoped, this was my big hope, that another commander comes with who fights the aliens together with me and to push to win. So Commander Marco got over the position, and we were very good together and did our very best. So let's have a look on the map. And we have the following situation. you see we are strung together here always. This side, the middle, wasn't affected, but they pushed from the north and from the south and got in here. We got very strong fights. So and I just wanted to show at some points how brutal the situation was. Here's some soldiers. Here's some soldiers. Let's go into the map. There we have a hive. So soldiers, not too hard the situation, but for example here we have 3 hives at one point. You always lose 2 ships against 1 hive. So, and everywhere stingers came around, sentries, killed planets, bases. It was not possible to set ships into the space to watch out. You see the Horwasp ships very late, the incoming, and this is a big problem. So always a big problem was, for example, here we have 24 VGAs, watch at the scoreboard, yes. Here I built it with PBs, some ships, very good situation, I have 130, but I killed so many Horwasp ships, so many, and you don't get PBs to build new ships. So, and the Horwasp didn't have warships much, but they built a lot of freighters. So this was a strange situation. So the ship build was to 513, and I always built new ships, but there came more and more Horwasp ships, and I did not know what to do in this situation. I set up bases everywhere, and always had a couple of here, for example, I've left the biocide I got as a present from Fiber from the beginning, and survived until turn 150. So it was one of my little treasure, and I didn't want to lose it, but I think some turns later in the end game I lost it too. So I did not have many carriers, some automas from the robotic commander from Marco, and we traded some ships. I gave him Sabas, and he had the extra shield bonus. I gave him some wigs to make proper mine laying and some Ilwins, and so it was very good situation. And so, okay, come on, let's go close to the game, let's check it out, and win it now. So now we are very close to win the game, I thought. Turn 172. We have the first victory countdown, 245 planets to 239. I didn't understand. The countdown started, we didn't have 250. I'm still not sure why this happened, always in the game. So in just 20 turns we could take over 50 planets. So from turn 150 to 170. And we did big pressure. We had 270 battleships against 180 and 220 star bases for the Horwasp. That means 220 hives. If the Horwasp is able to bring those hives together and to move them forward, then you can't defeat him. So if you have, for example, 8 hives at a point, they are more than the best developed starbase you can have, the most of them. So they had also 270 fighters. They could change into ships, and that's what they done as the first victory countdown started. So we check out the map again, and I jump in the game. So you see turn 172, yeah? And our areas very clear. We have a quadrant, yes, and here all at every point Horwasp ships are coming in. Just one stinger, no problem, and so on. Here you see, oh, okay, there's the soldier, but sometimes there were big forces, and everywhere stingers were coming inside from all the sides, from everywhere. Stingers, hives, broods are coming along. Here we have 6 soldiers at one point. Here 2 hives running into the area. On every side, on every point, you have to defend. Here this was a very strange situation. We thought we can hold this area, but hives arrived from the north, too many hives, and we lost this area and had to defend again here at this. Then I always try to kill the accelerators as much as possible, because they are the points where ships can change the movement, the direction. So the ships were horrible, yes, and the fightings. Let's go to the 4CRs. In this turn we have 52 4CR. We can see, for example, victorious battleship against 1 brute, so it's no problem. You're gonna kill it, but the victorious is too damaged to make the next fight, for example, and is killed by the 2nd brute. This is without extra child bonus, so this is normal. But 1 brute takes out 1 victorious, and you always have 6 victorious against 3 brute at the end, and it's not possible to build so many new ships. And they put up the pressure very close to the game. We hope we can make it with the countdown, but we didn't. We didn't make it this time. Turn 172. Let's go on from turn 179 until 237. Yeah. The Horwasp started the victory countdown more than 5 times, and we fought against it. This was very strong, hard fire every turn, build new ships, set them up, bring them to the frontier, and overall Horwasp came in. And I thought, oh my god, they're getting more and more planets at the end, maybe they win. And we have been very close to win in turn 174, but there they stopped our countdown after 3 turns. So we were just 2 turns away from the winning of this game. And they were game changers. They did it, they changed it, they put so many pressure on us, and I learned something during this game. Okay, the end game. 2 against 2, and the game ended in turn 237. Remember, 20 commanders have been in game, including 4 Horwasp commanders. Survivors, the robots, the fascists, and 2 Horwasp. And we had, in my eyes, we had the strongest race combination you could have to fight the Horwasp. We had carriers, big mine line, yeah, it's always good, because they bring down the power of the Horwasp ship if they get mine hits, but they're not damaged, but they lose a bit from the power. So we only have a lot of minefields everywhere, but too many Horwasp ships are sweeping. So Our big advantage was always the double beams we had and the 50% Sutherchild bonus. You can forget to use the poppers. You say, hey, but I didn't use the poppers. I tried everything, really, to put so many D19 on them or not. So it wasn't possible. Why? Let's have a look into the game again. Let's take a look on the map. For example, here in one turn close to the end we have 80 VCRs. The scoreboard, we see, okay, we had a lot of warships, 130, the robot had 150, so we did our very best. We had 200 star bases and we're very close to them, 242, and at this moment I really wondered, maybe someone can explain me. Yes, you can see it on the map here. One turn before the end, the Horwasp had 98 planets, yeah, and 90 planets, so nearly 200, but a lot of hives, or what? So, oh no, I'm wrong. Sorry here. We brought them down 148 and 98. So there were 4 planets left. Normally the countdown must have stopped, but it didn't stop. So we had 242 planets, and that's it. No way. The aliens of the 2 Horwasp, they pushed on every border. Here you see some soldiers, no problem. Here, hive, no problem. Here you see some soldiers, one hive, no problem. Hive, no problem. Yeah, if you have one hive somewhere, it's not a problem. I want to figure out where we have some more big ships. Here you see a situation, for example, soldiers, brutes arriving all the time, and it was not possible to defend against this massive production of fighting ships. Here 2 Stingers coming in, then brute, Jagger, soldier, and we tried our best, but in the end, this was the situation. Planets told me the victory is yours. You have won this battle. No, really. I wanted to win it with my ally as an alliance. This is crazy. So this is why I did this presentation. I won the game, but I've lost. Okay, I had the most planets, but the aliens of the 2 Horwasp, they did win the game. So I had the most planets, but in my eyes, I lost together with the robotic Imperial of Marco. We both lost against those great Horwasp commanders, Dua and Sauron 2010, in my eyes. Let's go back to the presentation. So, how I said, we had a lot of power, but we didn't make it. That's why I do this presentation, to tell you this with another background. You cannot win against the Horwasp in an endgame. You can watch out the game here at planetCON sector 441-148, and go inside. I don't want to make a too long presentation because it always takes a lot of time to prepare it, and it shouldn't become too boring. But I want to share my results with you. I did this presentation for the community and to say, if the Horwasp in game, kill them first and ever, and everybody should do this and not make some fights with your neighbor, make a deal with the privateers, with the colonies, with everyone next to you and say, come on, let's have peace until we have killed the Horwasp. Other side, on the other side, or otherwise, you would lose in the end game. We did our very, very best. Okay, we were very, very close with 2 turns to win the game in an alliance. We were a little bit unlucky, okay. But then after turn 170, for 60 turns, we still tried to win, but it wasn't possible. The production machine of the Horwasp is so strong at the end, they bring you down. You can't make it. Here's on the above. You see on the bottom. You see another example. Commander Koski played in the Vulcan sector as a Horwasp, and it was horrible. He was next to bring down the evil empire. And the lizard, the crystal, and me as the colonies, we helped the evil empire to stop the Horwasp, and we lost so many ships, and though we decided to stop him somehow by FOF, the only way. Horwasp are not well balanced, but you have to understand why. They are really aliens. They are enemies for all the races. For all races. Understand it. From the beginning of the game, you could say, okay, the Horwasp, this is not a race you can use in VGA Planets. No, it's a new race, and it is very strong. And if the races do not work together, the aliens win, like in real life. So that's it. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I think this was my last slide. Let's have a look. Yeah, 12. This was my last slide. I'm a little bit what should I say now at the end? I'm a little bit traurig that I can't be live at the con. Yes, but this is my first presentation, and I have so many presentations done for other ways. And never I did a presentation for Planets New, yeah, to tell about the facts. What I didn't show you were so many things about the VCRs and so on, but it would have been too boring. Yeah. Remember what I said. If they are Horwasp in game, kill them first and ever, please. Yeah. This is I want to say. And if there's some guys who make their own war with others, then they have no ally, and they gonna be killed by the Horwasp. Yeah, and you will see it. So, oh, got a nice shirt. Yeah, this is one shirt. You see, this is from the planetCON at in Leiden here, and as I played the privateers in Capricorn War, I tried to rob all the ships from SMN, and he tried to pop my ships. I played the privateer, he played the fascist. But this was a very, very nice game. I will never forget, Capricorn was a very great game, and thanks a lot to Joshua that you brought up this brilliant game that we can play it on browser. Thanks for your engagement, and nice to be a part of this great community. Have a nice day. Thank you for listening, and it's over and done now. Bye. Have fun. See you.